Okay, can you hear me all right? How is this? Check, check, 1, 2, check, 1, 2. Okay, I don't know if, are we live? Does it work? Okay, are we still here? Can you see me? Can you hear me? It looks like it's all right. We're not dropping anything right now. Can everybody hear me all right? I'm just wondering if this actually is working. So it's a bit of a dodgy setup in here. Oh, that's gone. No, let's do, should we do purple? We're gonna do the whole thing purple. Yeah, because it's like Premiere Pro, isn't it? Let's do like that. How's this? Okay, hello everybody. If you're watching this live, let me know where you're watching from. This is a little bit of a different one, interesting one. I can see Zake's Prime in there. I can see Gregory Strain 668 in there. Hello everybody. Righty. Let's see, I'm gonna get the chat up in here as well. How you all doing? What you are editing with? Oh no. It's gone out because it's logged me out. So we're gonna do a very interesting test today in here. We're gonna be checking out this live. So let me get this onto here so I can see as well. Okay, I'm gonna get that all down. Okay, there we go. Where are you all watching from? Well, that was a bit loud, wasn't it? Okay, where are you all watching from? Okay. India. Hello, India. South Africa, Florida. There we go. Does it actually look all smooth to you? Or, because I can see I've dropped for the first time ever 987 frames, which is 8.1% of the frames. Because obviously internet in the car like this is a little bit of an interesting one, isn't it? So because it's, goodness me, it's connected myself into the car. Come on, are we then? I might have to do it with a hotspot. Yes, all smooth. Okay, good. That's very, very good. So, if you don't know what's happening, how this is working, we're gonna do something crazy live right now. I've got this laptop in here. This is the whoa, 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 whoa. Are we still okay? Oh my goodness. Hello. Okay. To work like that? I don't know. Okay. We're gonna try it again. We'll just be very, very gentle, okay? Okay, sounds good. Oh my goodness. You got this live. Let me try to sign in here because it is, what is the, yes, okay. Now then, why is it acting weird to me? Okay, let's just do a restart of this. You can feel the struggle. Yes, yes, we're trying to get this working. It is very interesting. Oh, look at that. That light is flickering over there. Interesting. We're going to try video editing tests here on the MSI Stealth AI16 with RTX 5070 Ti. Hey! What is the end? Well, I don't know if you watched the end of the video. Okay. Let's try this again. I'm going to sign into Creative Cloud and then I'll show you what I'm doing, okay? Of course it starts initializing this all now as well. Okay, there we go. Now it's working. Yeah, did you see the end of the actual video? The shot? Okay. It should be here. Okay, I'll show you what I'm doing now. By the way, if you do want to check this out, the laptop is the laptop is linked in the video description below, so that should be there. Let's open this. So we're doing this on battery. We've got 89% of the battery. We're gonna, okay, can you see this? We're gonna put it into performance mode. So this is the maximum performance what we can get with this. Okay. Everything seems to be loading in here. So I'll show you the specs. We've got this open in here. We're going to go performance. We've got the Ryzen AI9 HX370. It's 12 cores, 24 threads, fantastic CPU. We've got 32 gigabytes of RAM. This is running 7,500 megatransfers per second. It's soldered onto the motherboard, so that's why there's 4 in there, probably 4 8 gigabyte one. So this is, then there's 2 SSDs, or 1 SSD actually, Samsung one in there, and then we've got NVIDIA RTX 5070 Ti laptop GPU. Righty, so if you're new to this, or what's happening is, this is Premiere Pro, and we've got a full resolution playback of all the clips that I'm doing here. So whatever these clips are, it's not getting squished down in any way. It's exactly the same on there. It's playing it back as just full resolution, okay? You can see this green here, and this green indicator light is if it goes yellow, we're starting to drop frames. If it's green, everything is all good. Alrighty, so first 420, 60 frames per second. And I've got this, oh, do you know what? I'm going to do it like that so you can actually see. I'm using the trackpad on this as well. Okay, this is a little bit too zoomed in. Okay, and we're going to put this on this side, so you can see what we're using, how much is getting used, what is using what. Okay, so here it's very, very smooth. If you press play, it's all good. Okay, as you can see, we're not dropping any frames. It's completely fine. No problem. Let's move on to the next one. So this is 10-bit 420 H.265. Checking that one out. As you can see, we're decoding it on the GPU, and that's why it's buttery, buttery smooth. Not a problem whatsoever. This is 422, 30 frames per second, H.264, 10-bit. So this usually used to be that it gets played back on the CPU, but because of NVIDIA RTX 50 series, it is now actually accelerated on the GPU as well. Then let's take a look. Scrolling through. Oh, interesting. Would you look at that? It gets played back on the CPU, which is weird. It should go on the GPU. Oh, did NVIDIA actually, did Adobe change that? Look at that. 10-bit 422 H.264. That should actually be played back on the GPU, not on the CPU. But interestingly, even the CPU is doing a good playback with the hardware. I wonder if there's a setting somewhere where you can initialize the GPU. Because if I open DaVinci Resolve, we should be able to play back that on a GPU. So let's take a look if we can. So there is, so what we're trying to do, well, we're trying to do video editing on the go. So if you've got a laptop, you try to do it on the go, which might be in a car. We're trying to see if it actually works. Okay, so let's see if it does. Cancel. Uh, 10-bit 422, is that H.264? Yeah, there we go. So we've got the same clip there. And if I'm going to press play on DaVinci Resolve, oh my goodness, the GPU does not, there's too much GPU effects on. So we're going to do that. And then look at that. It gets decoded on the, whoa. It gets decoded on the GPU. Which just shows that something in Premiere Pro is wrong. I remember now. When I was launching the project, it was trying to initialize the GPU, but I pressed cancel. So probably that's why. So as you can see, it can do that. So I'm just going to X that DaVinci Resolve off because we need more RAM for Premiere Pro. Okay, so this is 25 frames per second, H.264, so this is going to go on the CPU. And then this is SI clip, which means that all intra, so every single frame is basically recorded separately. Oh, you guys didn't see that. There we go. Yeah, someone's saying, is this an Audi? No, it isn't an Audi. Oh, did you even see that on DaVinci Resolve? Did you actually, did you guys see the odd? Did you see that? So this is SI. This goes on the CPU as well. Okay, next one. This is H.264 again, so this should be on the actual CPU. I mean GPU, but then because I didn't let the Premiere Pro initialize it, then it would actually... that's why then it started. That's why it's not actually initializing this, and it's a bit random. So basically, the software and the driver, they're not talking to each other because the DaVinci Resolve was playing this back on the hardware, on the GPU in there. So, Nedworld 0721 depends what you plan to do. If you want the best power on the go without plugging in, then MacBook is better. If you want ultimate on the go power and you can plug in, then the RTX 5090 laptop is better. Righty. So we'll go to the next one. This is H.265 420. So super easy to play back. As you can see, the GPU is just super powerful there. Not a problem whatsoever. Let's move on to this one. So this should be actually accelerated on the GPU. No, the CPU's doing, yeah, because there's something. Premiere Pro is a bit of a pain right now. It should actually, I don't know why is Premiere Pro doing that to me? Let me see. Oh yeah, it might be quite hard to guess which car this is. There we go. This should be on the actual GPU, and if I go to DaVinci Resolve, it will do it on the GPU because DaVinci Resolve is just better at doing that. This is Canon C200 RAW. Whoa, that's pretty good. As you can see, it needs a lot of CPU power. It's TCIe 4K. It's a beefy codec, this one. It takes a time, but then it starts actually playing it back. Righty, 4K Red RAW. Oh, super smooth. This is just very easy to play back. Look at that. Very, very easy, very nice. This is oh my goodness. This is impressive. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen anything play back this so good. 120 frames per second, H.264 420. I know it's dropping frames, but it looks smooth to me because it's 120 frames per second. Yeah, H.265 is a bit harder. Look at this. I can neither confirm nor deny that. $5K red raw. Scrubbing through is smooth. Let's just press play, see if it... No problem. Look at that. Takes a lot of GPU power to play back this clip on it. As you can see now, NVIDIA is not doing as much work, but it can do. 6K red raw, full resolution. Wow. Scrubbing is absolutely amazing. Pressing play. I can't believe it's doing that. This is where most laptops really start to struggle, but this is absolutely fantastic. There's not a problem editing 6K raw, red raw on this laptop. B-raw, I'm just going to go directly 2 B-raws on top of each other. It took some time to press play. I don't know why, but then it's doing it quite all right. Look at it. There's no way it's going to play back this. 8K Canon R5 RAW. Yeah. Lots of frames dropped, so that is not good. 8K red raw. I'm going to take the LUT off and color grading off. Pressing play. Oh, wait a second. Wait. Why are we half the resolution? Yeah, I think the memory is the bottleneck there. Let's see if we can do this. Oh, it is on the lowest setting. Still, 8K does not like doing this. Scrubbing is okay, not bad, but then when pressing play, it does not like that unless we drop it down to half the resolution. Yeah, no problem then. It could be that it's the RAM that's not enough. As you can see, we're using, what, 10 gigabytes of VRAM just to play that this 8K clip. And then finally, 12K. Quarter of a resolution, plays back not bad. Half the resolution. Yeah, running out of RAM. So what I have here is a 20-minute timeline. So let's just press render that out. Okay. How are my knees? My knees are fine. It's not too hot. Has anyone even seen the review of this laptop? Because if you remember, this one, the interesting thing with this was, what I found testing this is, it's actually quieter than the MacBook Pro. Okay, look at this. Let's see how it's doing. Oh, let's press this, because it wants all the memory possible for this. Okay. Righty. Any questions? Anything how I can help you guys? Let me know. Be finishing the live stream very, very soon. Hopefully, oh my goodness, maybe we can't wait till the end of this rendering. A 20-minute clip it might do in 34 minutes. Bear in mind, this one has color grading and everything else on top. How does it compare to the Asus ProAd P16? Someone is saying. That's a very good question. The P16 is a lot more expensive laptop, just straight out of the get-go. What I like about the MSI here is that you've got the numpad on the side. I don't really like the SteelSeries keyboard feel on the actual keyboard. The trackpad's quite nice. The design of the laptop is all like black, and in terms of gaming laptops, it's one of the nicest ones. It's very, very powerful. I like the 5070 Ti. That's a really nice sweet spot. 240 Hertz OLED display. That's quite insane, and I don't know. I think ProAd is still better, even though it's 120 Hertz, but it's more color accurate. What CPU is this? This is the AMD Ryzen AI9 HX 370. How am I charging it right now? It's 100% on battery. As you can see, that's what I wanted to do here. So it's 66% remaining, 100% on battery. Well, you're gonna have to give it a guess. Guess. I won't tell you, just guess what card this is. Not enough RAM. I wonder what is the RAM here? RAM settings. Yeah, it is set on maximum. ProAd seems better overall in terms of performance versus efficiency. Yeah, definitely. It's a lot more expensive as well. Nope. I wish though. That would be nice. Still loading, still loading. Rendering. Lol. Upgrade the CPU. Depending what you're doing, either ProAd P16 with 5070 can be good. This laptop is good. Then you got the M4 Pro MacBook Pro, that's good as well. That is nice. That is nice. Where are you buying this from? Come on, Nvidia. Do your job. Render it fast. If you want a cheap one, Arc B580, something like that, would be good. So, it's been rendering for a bit now here, and actually it's doing not a bad job. It's been very, very quiet. It hasn't been, I mean, you probably haven't even heard it on the stream. I've got it like 21 degrees in the car here. It's working great. It's just plowing away. It's quite quiet. Okay, the laptop bottom is quite warm, but I'm all right. I think this is not a bad gaming laptop combo that you could get. This is pretty good. Very good, in fact. Just, I wish there was some kind of Adobe software fix to fix all of that. But other than that, it's pretty good. The only downside is the battery. We've used about 37% of the battery, which is literally a minute for every percentage, roughly, what we've been streaming on. So, we'll call this a day. I'm enjoying this on the go. If you don't know, go check this one out in the video description below. That is really, really nice laptop. Stealth, black, powerful. It's pretty good. Any other questions before we end this? But yeah, Windows laptop batteries are pretty crippled indeed. It's nice to know that you can stream in a car. I should have put some music on in the background as well here. We should have put some music on. Let's see if we can do something like Alright, we're gonna end the stream in 1 minute. So let us know if there is anything else. Any other questions? Did anyone buy any cool tech for Christmas holidays? I hope sooner. I hope sooner than that. So let's go here. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Is that better? Better background music? How are we doing? Come on, come on. Oh, that's a good laptop. That's a good laptop, mate. Very nice. Very, 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 very nice. Whoa. Oh, that's nice. Do you know what? I don't like this ambient. I think white is the nicest. That's very nice, mate. That is very, very nice. We're gonna be tuning this out now here, and we'll end the live stream. We've got some interesting content coming up during holidays. We've recorded some Tech Notice of that before. There's some very interesting stuff coming up, and I don't think you're gonna guess who the winner is, but yeah, we'll try. Anyway, thanks very much, guys, for a laptop that can do pretty good video editing. Just make sure that you don't press X or like cancel when Premiere Pro tries to initialize your graphics card, because